Somebody, it's Saiyan Salamander here, and welcome to another edition of Outrealm Heroes. For those that are new for the channel, Outrealm Heroes is a series where I take characters from the series like Demon Slayer, Avatar, and Kid Icarus, and theorycraft how they'd work in the mobile game Fire Emblem Heroes. This time I'm going to be bringing over 5 characters from Fairy Tail, and talk about how they'd play if they were summonable in Fae. Honestly, I'm kinda surprised it took me this long to talk about the series, considering the Salamander part of my username was taken from this manga. So let's kick things off with the character I owe half of my username to. It's the Salamander duo hero, Natsu and Happy. Natsu's a flying red dragon hero, with him flying thanks to the help of his best friend Happy. Happy isn't exactly a battler, so I figured making Natsu a duo hero with Happy helping him fly would be the perfect way to add him into the game. Natsu's weapon is his fire dragon Iron Fist. It grants Natsu a +3 speed, and he's effective against dragons, being a dragon slayer and all. And finally he has the Spurn 3 skill, a skill that usually you wouldn't have access to being a flyer and all. For his skills he's got Dragon Fang, Attack Speed Unity, Dive Bomb, and even Tempest. As for his stats, he hits insanely hard and is extremely fast too. He's also got a decent amount of HP, but he's just pretty weak in the defense and res stats, which isn't too big of a deal thanks to Spurn. Natsu's got a Super Boon in attack and speed, but he's also got a Super Bane in HP, defense, and resistance. Makes him better at what he's already good at, but worse at what he's already bad at, so you might need to get a merge up to fix whatever Bane he ends up getting. This makes him a fantastic unit that can speed up to foes and deal some insane damage, especially when he's around his friends thanks to the power of friendship. His duo skill allows his allies to be effective against dragons and grants him and his allies within 2 spaces with bonus doubler. I thought this would reference the power of friendship even more, since any buff that your allies give to each other gets doubled. So I'm sure this will be an insane weapon when used in the right hands. Next up we have the Celestial Mage, Lucy Heartphilia. In Fae, I made her a colourless infantry mage. Lucy's an insanely fun character in Fae's format, since with her magic she could be easily any class in the game, aside from Dragon I guess, and it would really make sense. If you haven't watched Fairy Tail, her magic summons celestial spirits based on the 12 zodiacs, and she can even use their powers herself. However, instead of just selecting one zodiac for her to use in her moveset, I figured they'd be good for ults. So instead, I gave her another signature spell of hers, Urano Maitreya. It grants her with +3 attack and is basically like an improved Flossetti tome. If Lucy initiates combat, then she gains +5 attack and speed and grants her +1 special cooldown per attack, with Lucy being able to make a follow-up attack before the foe can. Lucy comes with Luna, Mirror Impact, Null Follow-up 3, and Joint Drive Speed. Her HP is really good, her defense is pretty terrible, and her attack is kinda bad too, but Lucy's got some fantastic speed and resistance. Lucy's got a Super Boon in attack and speed, just like Natsu, and also has a Super Bane in defense like him too. She's a fantastic player phase unit, and her skills and weapon help her with her poor attack to deal some insane damage, and she'll probably end up KOing the foe before they can even counter attack. Third up on the banner, we've got the Naked Mage, Grey Fullbuster, who appears in Fae as a blue infantry mage. His weapon's Ice Geyser, and it grants +3 defense, accelerates his special cooldown, and grants him with Swift Stance 3 too. Being an ice mage and all, I figured Glacie suited him well. Besides, he doesn't have too much res, so the extra 30% damage that Glacie's offers compared to Iceberg will come in handy. He also comes with Close Counter and Lull Attack res 3. Unlike Natsu and Lucy, Grey actually has a Super Boon in defense and res instead of attack and speed. And he's also got a Super Bane in HP. His attack and speed are decent though, in fact the stats are pretty well rounded, making him a great unit no matter how you build him. I was considering making him effective against beasts to reference some magic he has later on in the season, but I figured I'd leave that for this banner. Maybe if I ever make some legendary versions of these Outrealm Heroes, I can give him the magic then. The final unit on the banner who appears is the 4-star unit of the banner, and she's the Enchantment Mage, Wendy Marvel, who appears in Fae as a Green Dragon infantry unit. I know, she's a Sky Dragon Mage, and it's pretty ironic that she can't fly, but I thought I shouldn't make 2 duo heroes on one banner, and make a 4-star duo hero of that, since I need her friend Charla's help to fly. So I made her an infantry unit instead. Her weapon is called Sky Dragon's Roar. It grants her +3 resistance, and like Natsu, she's a Dragon Slayer, so it's effective against dragons too. I figured since she's a great enchantment mage, it would suit her having a weapon that can boost her and her allies. So her weapon is basically Joint Breath Drive. which makes for a fantastic support unit, granting a fantastic skill and +3 defense and resistance boost to her allies. She also has a support skill rather than a special skill to suit her more, so I gave her Rally Up Res Plus. For other skills, she's got Wind Sweep at 4-star, which is a really old skill that should have really been demoted by now. And she's also got War Dragons at 5-star rarity, so she can boost any dragon allies' defense and resistance. Like Lucy, her main strengths lie in her res and speed stats, and aside from her HP, she should defo use some work on her attack and defense. She's got super moons in resistance and in speed, but she's got super bane in attack and defense. Overall, she needs some work to fix her attack stats some more, but as a 4-star unit, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. And if you really want to invest in her, then I think she's the perfect candidate for Dragon Wall. So if you've got the skill lying around, then you should defo give it to her. Finally, I can't forget about the free character that comes outside of the banner. And honestly, she's probably one of, if not the best free unit we've ever gotten in Fae. And this hero is Titania, aka the Fairy Queen Urza Scarlet. Urza is the fastest unit in the game, with a whopping 46 speed. And with her weapon combined with a super boom, she can reach an insane 54 speed. And that's before any merges or dragon flowers too. Her weapon is called Clear Heart Blade, based on her Clear Heart re-equip armor that she uses here too. It's effectively a dual-phased ninja weapon, granting her +4 speed and allowing her to hit twice both phases, but she loses 4 defense and res because of it. Skill-wise, she comes with Draconic Aura, Vantage Tree at 5-star rarity, and Attack Speed Oath at 4-star rarity. Like I mentioned earlier, she's got Super Boon in speed, and aside from that, I gave her a Super Boon in every other stat. But I also gave her a Super Bane in everything too. I figured it made sense to reference her character since she uses a bunch of different weak-whip armors throughout the series, which all have different strengths and weaknesses. So to reference this, I thought it'd be cool to have a Super Boon and Bane in everything. Overall, Urza's a fantastic unit, especially for a free-to-play character, and with some investment she's going to be a real powerhouse that'll be a threat to any unit that she crosses blades with. That's all for this video, so I hope you enjoyed, my dudes! If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to see more, and comment below on which hero you like the most, and which series and characters you'd like to see me talk about next time on Outrealm Heroes. I also have a Discord and a Twitch channel linked in the description below, so if you want to hang out more with the community more, and see me play games like Kingdom Hearts, Fire Emblem, and more, then definitely check out the links to both in the description. Huge thanks to Jarrett for editing this video. I've been super behind lately with all my videos, and he's been editing all of these videos, which has helped me get back to my original schedule. So definitely go check him out on YouTube and on Twitter. Thanks again for checking out the video, and hopefully I'll see you around soon, my dudes. Until next time, bye!